similar. They can actually, you can share classes in between, but they only offer like 1 if it's a minor and 2 if you're double majoring. So you really take 1 for your major and 4 classes that don't relate to your major at all for that minor.
A note about the CSU minors. Anna Marie said that for her the minor was only an additional 5 or 6 classes. My minor is about an additional 12 classes. The thing is, they all fit under what's called the elective category under my major. So I basically don't have to take any extra classes except for like 1. Okay, wait. I only have to take 1 extra class and graduate with a minor in psychology. So it varies from school to school. Also, if any of you are actually interested in the CSU system, I have a course catalog here, so you can kind of see what classes you might be taking if you're going into a specific major.
Also, your minors have to deal with a major. Like, I'm a physics major, but I'm a music minor, so they're totally opposite. Yeah, it's fun. Right. Next question. Just all hands. Are you gonna ask us how you feel? No. Okay. Oh yeah. You're wearing the same color. You're confused.
Yeah.
He's asking this question. You're pertaining. I cannot hear you.
Yes, Dad.
I guess we have 2 different stories here because Chris says he had a hard time. I actually didn't have a hard time. My difficulty was when I had a slight mishap with the transferring system when the budget was cut. But in terms of actually transferring over, it was like smooth as butter. Like, I had no issues at all.
No, not actually the transfer process, but like comparing it from semester to.
That question. Oh, then yes.
Because like, right, the semester before I came to UC Davis, I was taking about 20 units semester units. That I was able to handle it easily, but then I tried doing that the first quarter I came here in Davis. I died so hard. And I realized that this course system is so much fast-paced, and that you can't really overload yourself. And also the fact that I'm a very open guy, where I take on extracurricular activities than I really should, because I was doing it in Sac City, and I did the same thing when I came to Davis. I joined 5 different dance clubs, 4 different culture clubs. Yeah. Besides, not because of extracurricular, but because the academics, the way they were taught was different. That's what made it hard for me. And I just screwed myself over more by joining clubs.
My question for you is that from what stance are you asking this question? Do you think you're going to go to a city college, then transfer to like maybe a UC?
No, I'm going to go to CSU.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is way harder.
That's a bad idea. Don't do
Bad
that.
idea.
The thing is, once you get into a CSU or a UC, they become very particular about everything. So like say you went to CSU Chico and you want to transfer into Sac State, you get set back by another 2 years. If you want to go into it, it's best to take a community college and transfer into the CSU, or take a community college and transfer into UC. I strongly suggest against ever going from a CSU into a UC, because teaching styles are different, the requirements are different, you're just going to waste a lot of money doing it that way. And some of the classes don't transfer. It's like, they get very particular, and they're like very proud of their little catalog.
I want to add on to your comment. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. So when you asked the question about the transition period, was it difficult? Chris, I actually thought about it, and I was like, I don't think it was that difficult actually, because when I went to City College in Sacramento, the City College there is actually really good. I learned most, if not, like, I think everything I learned there basically touched on everything I'm learning here. So everything I'm learning here isn't really radically different from what I learned over there. In fact, I probably learned, in terms of memory retention, I learned way more at City College than I did here. And I know that's weird, right? Because like, you think that a City College wouldn't be prestigious or anything. But I honestly have, attachment to City College, because it was there that I learned lots of important things, and I learned how to study there. I can honestly say that like if some of the students here took some of the biology classes at City, they still probably would have a difficult time. Yeah, City College actually prepared me pretty well. So the transition period was not smooth as butter, but maybe like chunky peanut butter.
The thing about another school. If you go to a CSU, we're not preparing you to transfer, we're preparing you for a degree and a job in the real world. That's why it doesn't correlate very well.
How many minors can you take along with a major?
I think it is
How many minors can you take along with the major?
Apparently like two because you don't have
Yeah.
enough time.
Usually, there's not really like a cutoff, but usually you don't want to do more than 2 or 3. Yeah, it's just difficult to balance, and most likely you'll be here for at least another year then.
You also reach a unit cap, so whatever you can fit within the units.
Are you guys thinking about graduate school, and do you guys know anything about the graduate school process?
I am applying to graduate school. I'm not this year, but I'm gonna take a break from UC after I finish my senior. But I will be applying to Stanford, Princeton, Purdue afterwards, and you have to take just as the same thing as you did when you came to college. You have to take the GE courses. You have to take the major courses. You have to get good grades in them. You have to take certain tests, such as related to your SATs, such as GREs for me, MCATs for other people. That's for medical school. There's LSAT. There's SAT. All these other tests you gotta get into grad school, and you have to get good grades on those. I think someone once said that it's the test that gets you noticed, and then it's your grades that get you in.
With the blue. I think.
Do you have more than one major, like a business major and a medical major?
That's generally very hard to do those two combined.
But it's possible to double major.
Yes. If the courses don't conflict too much. Like I wanted to be a bio-sci major and an animal science major, but because too many courses were similar, I can't do it, so that's why I'm minoring.